Right. Who's ready for part 2 of the Hallostream of the year 2020 with Darkness Within in pursuit of Loath Nolder? We started playing the game yesterday, and what have we learned so far? Well, it's we first know that it's an adventure game. It is not quite point and click, but it's sort of in between. It feels extremely like a 90s game, and I've said this many times in the game before, it's supposed to take place in around 2011, but I'm not buying that. This game is definitely 100% set in the 90s. Everything points towards it. So what is the story? First of all, it is a bit of a Lovecraftian story. It's about madness. It's about going insane. We are a detective ourselves. I'm not. Oh yeah, we. Who are we? I forgot our own name now. Doesn't matter. We are a detective ourselves, police detective, and we had a conversation once with Loath Nolder. Loath Nolder is the person who is suspected of killing someone named Clark. Now, the story so far is kind of weird, actually. For what we know now, there were two brothers. One brother went missing. The other brother got a message to not contact the police about this matter. So instead, he hired a private investigator to investigate the disappearance of his brother. This private investigator was Loath Nolder. And I take it that Loath Nolder found the brother dead, but somehow he ended up being therefore responsible for the death. Not quite sure how that works, but he was in jail, he got out, and that's where the game starts. That we are a police officer, we wake up from our bed to a phone call from a colleague who tells us that Loath Nolder had escaped. And so far we have been to the office of Loath Nolder, so Loath Nolder doesn't actually have any, doesn't own any buildings at all, except for this one office. He sold everything because he was traveling the world, I think. The one thing he kept was the office. We went back there and we did find some clues because someone apparently had been there, even though the police had sealed the whole thing off. Of course, after the investigation, someone still went in there and did some stuff. What I'm not entirely sure now of is the exact characters in it, because we are in a house now, and I forgot who owns this house. I think it is the brother who owns this house, and he contacts. There is a conversation between the brothers. The brothers don't really like each other, basically. They're not on speaking terms. But one of the brothers bought a house that is clearly kind of messed up. Like, it's sort of rooted in... It's an old house. It's one of the first settlements there. Clearly, it's rooted in some sort of occult stuff. There is a big well in the house that we don't know yet what it leads to, but probably something very demonic and nonsense like that. We have reached this house, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess it was the brother... of the deceased, of Clark, and it's a bit, I don't know, I guess I should have paid attention a bit better how that all ties together in terms of characters. But anyway, we're going to continue it on. We left it last time in that house, in that sort of demonic house. We have at least one puzzle we have to figure out. Gameplay is very much old school as well, and there's a lot of reading, which I'll probably have to do a lot of this session as well. Where the hell am I? I don't know where I'm at. I guess I came through this door. Okay. I'm gonna assume I came through this door. I was also thinking, like, I mean, I know there's basically no actually, it's kind of weird. Like, they said performance and graphics were bad, but, like, technically, what is even causing any sort of performance lag in this game? We're literally standing in a single texture orb that is representing the room. We're not walking in the 3D environment. We're just looking at a picture right now. This game could actually work really well in VR, I guess, because this is literally how you have to move around in VR. Some rope. Easy. Oh, we're gonna use this to get in the well, probably. Yeah, because there was a ladder going down, but that ladder was so, like, rusted, you know. Oh god, our own care. The person. So we wrote some memoirs of the person who, I guess, was writing his brother. Yeah, I think he was writing his brother about the house that he bought. And he said there was the well in it, and he wanted to see what's down there when they were renovating it, which, by the way, was frowned upon by a Norwegian fellow, which also was interested in buying the house. Can we really not do anything in this section? And during the renovation, he also wanted to, of course, check that well, that lower area, to see what was there. He thought it was a bomb shelter or a war shelter or something. I really can't do anything here. Maybe I need to turn some lights on. But he couldn't go down there because... Oh, here we go. Moths. Yep, definitely moths. He couldn't go down there because the ladder was kind of rusty or unstable. He didn't trust it, so I'm guessing this rope is going to be used. Have we learned how to read yet? Well, I sure hope we have, because by God, we're gonna be doing a lot of it. Lamp oil. Rope. Oh, this is a creepy bathroom. Actually, you know what? This looks a lot... I mean, again, I might already be going crazy, but does this look a lot like the room where we found the dead body? Because originally, the first time we played this, we were in a hall. We were having a nightmare, our character, and he walked into a room where there was a lovely light, and we looked down, and there was a dead body laying here, and that sort of like woke him out of the dream. He really panicked at that sight, and I feel it's kind of like it's this room, honestly. But there's no dead body here, and nor does there seem to be anything I can interact with. So... yeah, guess we'll leave it for now. Oh wait, actually, need to turn around, because every one of these weird steps that I can take, of course, I should look around to see if there's anything I can interact with from this angle, but it doesn't seem like it is. There's anything here. Kind of makes me think of a room in Saw. Yeah, well, obviously, right? Yeah, as soon. Like bathrooms, anything with tiles in it, anything with tiles, bathrooms, it always works well for horror. Like that's just absolutely within the horror wheelhouse. Oh, we checked this already, right? This was that. It's just this. Wait, did we not check this? Or did I just not... Wait, what? Did we... I checked this already, but I never grabbed the letter? Oh, I guess I didn't know how to read yet. Alright, let's do it now. The case of Alfonso Ruger. Summarized below are the known psychological problems caused by taking the hallucinogenic mixture called... de Versailles? During a heightened emotional state, e.g. excessive anger. I don't know, what does EG stand for? Hey Ermin, hello Ermin, what does EG stand for? I know it means like meaning, or like what I'm trying to say here, heightened emotional state, meaning excessive anger, worry, fear, etc. But what does EG even stands for? Do we know that? Because I don't know. These psychological problems can sometimes be extremely harsh and can even lead to permanent madness. Permanent madness, what does that even mean? It is known that some esoteric ethnic groups use this mixture in their religious rites and festivals. A typical example of this can be found in the notes of the famous occultist and philosopher Alfonso Ruger, dated October 2nd, 1833. His notes covered a period of time from the 11th of October 1832 to the time of his death on the 12th of November 1833. For more information, please refer to the book De Versailles, A Black Void. I wonder if that book exists, which relates his experiences with De Versailles, which was compiled after his death from his handwritten records. October 2nd, 1833. After extensive trials, I can say that it, De Versailles, has profound effects. Its ability to alter consciousness is unbelievable. Unfortunately, my detailed research has only uncovered a few fragments of information about this mixture. Even though its effects are short-lived, the experience is very powerful. It is difficult to describe, but I would say that it pushes the soul to its very limits. It's like fucking cocaine. I must add that I feel... Oh god, I have an itch on the side of my head and the mask is in the way. I must add that I feel a strange sensation from it, as though it creates an emptiness inside the body. But of course, these are very vague descriptions of my experience. Perhaps someone else would describe it differently. So we need to fill up his body. Well, yeah, okay, but what does EG stand for? Example, whatever. Instead of madness 3, it's perma madness. Jesus. Alright, well, this is again one of those things we need to underline, I guess. So I'm going to say that Diversahe is probably important. I'm thinking. No? Really? Maybe the hallucinogenical. Maybe this? No? Really? That's not important. The whole okay. Permanent madness. Do you think that is important? God, I seem to not be able to play this game at all. Maybe Alfonso Rugger is important. Nope. Wow, I'm bad. Please refer to the book. Maybe this is important. The book. Really? I'm starting to wonder if there's even anything in this that I need to underline. Nope. No, that... See, this is kind of where I'm expecting this game to be really hard, because the fact that I don't even know if this function is here now because I need to use it, or if it's just a universal thing that always shows up, but I don't personally, I don't definitely need to use it, you know, like, maybe I'm just underlining things for no reason. Few fragments of information, but maybe that's important. Nope. Ah, God. How about that it pushes the soul to its very limits? Is that important? Nope. I got nothing. Well, yeah, but what does the G stand for? What does the G mean? Like, it maybe is Latin or whatever, I don't know, but I want to know what it means. Right. So we have to remember this. Like, I don't know if it's important that we need to underline anything in this, but it is there. I think I'm gonna go back downstairs first. We know we have to open this box inside that room, which we will get to, but let's first explore the rest of the house for a bit. Just underline I basically did. I pretty much underlined literally everything there is. That one was locked, right? Yeah. Because that one is the interesting room, because there's blood leading to it. So, let's go here. Oh. Oh. Creepy. Somebody did something. I wonder if that means that like something actually changed, or if it's just trying to creep me out a bit. Well, I can't look in the dressoir, so let's move on. The dresser. Oh. Oh. It's much colder than here than in the other parts of the house. Also, there's a lot of moths in this house. Strange. Why is that so strange? What? Well, it makes sense that it's a lot colder here, because clearly we are brick-walled, we are going clearly downstairs in the basement, and why would there be central heating here? Oh man, that sound effect is creepy though. It is that this game doesn't really lend itself to that sort of horror, right? You're not really fearful of suddenly being attacked or whatever, because it's not that kind of game, but it does have a good ambience, as these sort of games always tend to have. There is wet soil on this shovel. Oh. Okay, well that's a clue. The fact that somebody... No, what does that mean? Why is that important? Well, that it hasn't dried up yet, so someone has been digging recently. That's our conclusion, I guess. But if it's very moist in this area, much less warm, then it doesn't have to dry. I think. Well, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. Woo! It smells weird here. It could be some kind of incense. Did we not know something about incense earlier? Did we not read something about that? Also, I have such strong Penumbra vibes right now. Hope I'm not the only one. This is like straight up Penumbra what we're doing right now. A stained piece of fabric. There's some kind of slimy substance on it. Ew. Take it! Take it! Give me the slime. Also, my laptop screen is flickering like crazy. Exempli grazia. Yes, okay, there you go. Thank you. Oh, it does that weird 3D thing again. Look at this. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Messy. Like the soccer player. Messy. Oh, okay. Can't really do much with this apart from our character noting that it's messy. And I don't even find this particularly messy. What's so messy about this? The books are there, you have all the pens and stuff in here, the book you're working on. It's not that messy. Seems like our character has a high standard regarding cleaning up. A number of pots. They contain some substance that smell like rue and harmal. I have no idea what rue or harmal is. Harmal smell. Can we see anything about that? Let's see. Harmal is... Oh, look at this! It actually explains this to me. This is great. Harmal is a plant that has entheogenic properties, whatever that means. Entheogenic? It is used in some religions of the world as an air and mind purifier. Okay, sure. Let's see what he says about the rest. Mr. Fields. Yeah. So, Clark Field and I guess Mr. Field is the brother of the one who died. The Clark Field, okay. Mr. Field's cellar. Smells strange. There's wet soil in the shovel. It looks like it was reused recently. Again, I'm not sure if you can make that conclusion, but sure. There's a locked case. Yeah, oh yeah, right. We have to still see how we can open that case. Okay. Moving on. It's locked. An electric panel. Yeah. Can I do anything with this? Come on, Herman. Jesus. And entheogenic is a chemical substance of plant origin? Really? Alright, thank you. Momo. I never understood what the programming is of this voice thing that she goes slow at the end of it. You know, why does she not do that? Why Momo? I don't know. Thank you, Herman. Anyway, are the ghosts in this game? Well, we're not even fighting ghosts. Listen, this is exactly in my wheelhouse. This is psychological horror. Which, by the way, Phasmophobia, they can do things with psychological horror. I'm hoping that the future of that game holds a lot of psychological horror. I don't think it will, because I seem to be quite alone in this sort of desire, but this game is all about Cthulhu. This is all about madness, and I already said previous stream that I am fully expecting that the big reveal will be that we are Loath Nolder, that we are this detective we're trying to capture, something like that, or we're just gonna descend into madness and fucking die or whatever. Anyway, so clearly this electrical panel, we have to do something with it. I'm gonna try some stuff here. Okay, well, I think we need to do something with this electrical panel so we can open this door, maybe? Wait, maybe I can just use the rusty key on this door. Oh, haha! I am brilliant! This is how we do these things. And there's our little disgusting, creepy-ass well. Well, 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 what have we gotten here? That is a deep well. This must be the well which Mr. Field mentions in his notes. Strange. When I was a child, my father told me some stories and myths about wells and caves. And then I became the Batman, which can be found in some very old houses. Well, care to share these stories you and your dad shared with you? Because I don't know anything about wells in old houses. Literally never heard of this in my life. So, yeah, feel free to tell me about it. Oh, I want to interact with the light. An old lantern. It still seems to work. Great, shall we grab it? The rusty ladder looks flimsy. Well, that's okay, because we got ourselves rope. Yeah. Okay, nope. I think I have to go back. Maybe on these. See, it. What makes me let's do this from this angle. Let's see if this just works. Looks strong. Looks strong like bear. No? Okay, well that doesn't work. Oh, yeah, see? Okay. I was actually going to do this. This well looks very mysterious. It's obvious that there's something in it, which will help my investigation. Yeah. Obvious. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, there you go. See, okay, when I looked up earlier, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna connect it to these pipes, which, by the way, is a really silly idea. I have no idea what these pipes. Well, no, these look like those thick pipes. This should be alright. But what I find interesting is just now when I looked up, I was trying to see if I could see this icon, that little, I don't even know what it is, hammer type thing, because that's usually the icon that says you can interact with this. And now I selected the rope and just clicked. See if I could click on something, and there you go. Okay, so that's important to know that we can do this in this game. I'm going to save it real quick. Not that we made a lot of progress, but might as well. And I'm kind of. What do you guys want? Do we go down this? I might as well just click and see if I can. It's too dark. I can't safely get in and out. Okay, never mind. So the character definitely doesn't want to go until we have some sort of light anyway. Oh, there you go. This will be useful. Now I can grab it. Now, see. Oh, okay. These are all things we need to keep track of, you know, with old adventure games like this. This one is not even that old, but I saw the lantern before, my character was not interested. Now that I have a rope hanging, now he suddenly cares, otherwise he wouldn't have used it. It's kind of problematic. I think I probably still can't go down, because I probably need to fill the lantern. Oh, shit, will you descend? No. Whew. That sounds creepy. Will you descend? Will you go to the light, Frodo? We have a choice to make here. I can choose to go down already, or I'm not going to yet and try to open that box first, but I have no real way to know how to open the box yet, I think. Shall we go to the box room again first? Or shall we go down here? I'll let you decide. See if we can... So, I mean, for all we know, we need... the answer to the box puzzle lies down there. So what do? Down the well, or shall we go see if you solve the box first? If we even can. No wells? Siri doesn't want to go down yet. It is clear that we will have to go back I'm gonna go to the box. Wells are death. Well, I'm gonna go back up real quick. I mean, if it's nothing, I can just load it instead of walking all the way back down. See, this is kind of very slow if you're trying to get back to where you want it to be. I think this game would also be infinitely more creepy if we just were actually walking around in a 3D environment instead of this, well, what we're doing now. It definitely gives some sort of security that, well, this is our limited movement. Oh, look at this. There's 2 doors. Alright, let's check these doors. Holy shit, this house is huge! Damn! What is that? Is that a screwdriver? I can't even see it, really. Looks like it's a screwdriver, but can't really reach for it. This, yeah, it's a big house. There is a note on the floor there, but I don't think I could look. No, I need to go back. Yeah, I can't look down enough. This is kind of where the game is a little bit annoying, and I won't whine about it too much. But the fact that you see this note that is right under my cursor now, it seems like that would be important, but the game is just no. That's just decoration. You can ignore that. That does absolutely nothing for you. So that door will probably be connected to the door that we just had, so probably not a lot of interesting stuff going on there. Does look like, I mean, apart from the very, very old-fashioned furniture, which, by the way, looks comfortable. This would probably be a very comfortable bench right here. Or a couch, I should say, not a bench. It's not quite what I... whatever, why would I care? Chair's a chair. I'll probably just keep it. Hey, were those notes there before? Pretty sure I couldn't see them. Let's take a look. More to read. Are you guys ready? This is gonna be great. These are Mr. Field's notes. So my notes were not the complete set. The 17th of May, 2011. For the past 2 weeks, I was out of town because of my job, and when I returned feeling tired, I learned that the restoration had not been completed due to the sounds that some of the workers suggested came from the cellar. Really? My construction workers got scared. That's hilarious. This incident made me really angry, and I immediately obtained a strong flashlight in order to find out what those superstitious vagrants may have been afraid of. My purpose was, by using the old rusty ladder, to go down and just take a look down there. But it didn't matter how many steps down I took. The ground continued to be concealed in the claustrophobic pitch darkness of the well. A short time later, I noticed the opening of a horizontal tunnel. I entered the tunnel to check it. I don't know how long I stayed in there, wondering why and when this worm-like burrow was dug. But when I decided to proceed, I felt that my legs were aching. After moving forwards a short distance, I reached a wide chamber which was full of blood-curdling, strange... Oh, curling, right? Strange statues. On its walls I could see signs of some erased and now to a great extent unreadable writings or wall paintings. The air was dominated by some kind of thick, decaying smell, which caused me to cough frequently. It wasn't the coronavirus, I swear. From the opening of the tunnel, on the right and left walls of the tunnel on the right and left walls of the chamber, there were some kind of statues which looked almost alive. So much so that, just for a second, I thought that they would rise and start to walk. which I thought depicted saurian-headed creatures with the bodies of men. There was another figure which seemed to depict a ruler, similar to the hybrid statues on the walls, who was sitting on his throne and watching one of these creatures being sacrificed. This scene was depicted with such realism that no one could look at it without feeling a sense of, I'm guessing, dread. This right here, where he says, no matter how many steps down I took, the ground continued to be concealed in claustrophobic pitch darkness. That reminds me of that one story of that SCP, website that I liked, which was the one that there was this staircase that went down, which I played that game for, which I streamed that freaking game for once, that horrible game that just ended with a crash, basically. That one story where at some point the darkness becomes so much that it doesn't matter. Like, you could bring the strongest flashlight ever and it just didn't illuminate anything. I really like that concept, and that's sort of what he's describing there. Terror. Okay, sense of terror. When I got close to the figure sitting on its throne, I noticed that some kind of smoke was leaking in from the gaps that were behind the concrete throne. In fact, this was not easily discerned, because if not for the wind which was blowing the smoke inside, I wouldn't have noticed it at all. I heard some sound coming from behind those gaps, which allowed the wind and smoke to enter. The presence of these gaps made me believe that there may be another chamber, or other chambers below that one. If so, this could be an important archaeological discovery. I jumped with fright on hearing some noises that were certainly coming from beyond the tunnel in the depths of the pitch-black well. I immediately entered the tunnel, intent on locating the source of the noises. Dude, this guy has balls of steel, right? Construction workers are so afraid they don't want to work on the house anymore because they hear noises. This guy grabs a flashlight, goes checking it in the darkness, finds all kinds of really weird pagan, cultist, religious things. Here's another noise, jumps at it, but then immediately he rushes to check what it is. This guy should be in DVD. That would be an excellent survivor. This is amazing. I immediately entered the tunnel, intent on locating the source of the noises. In spite of my strong flashlight, visibility was limited. Through weary eyes, it may have been a momentary illusion, or the enormously magnified shadow of a rat being illuminated by my flashlight beam, but I saw, or I think I saw, something moving down there. I jumped with fright because of this, but only later could I realize the thing that shocked me and caused me to wake up from nightmares, and listened shivering to the sound that came from beyond the darkness that, like a thick blanket, covered the places where merciful moonlight cannot reach. While I attempted to see something with my flashlight within the gluttonous darkness, I heard a feeble voice that came from some faraway place, calling out something like, "Come." The voice was very similar to that of Ivar's familiar low-pitched voice. Ivar was the Ivar was the Norwegian fellow who was also interested in buying this house, but this character, Mr. Field, was first, and they basically talked a lot and they had a lot in common. But the only thing Ivar really didn't like was that that this man, Mr. Field, decided to renovate the house. He wanted to keep it as was, which is probably because it's some cult thing. Through the effect of that shock, I threw my flashlight into that dense and dreary darkness, and with both hands free I dashed to the cold, damp, and rusty metal ladder which, at that time, seemed to me as though it was eons old. While I was climbing up and without daring to look down, I caused a piece of the ladder to be broken off, and it fell into the pitch darkness. Maybe because of the comforting feeling provided by this incident, I managed to reach the top and get out of that well. Comforting as in, now nothing can climb after it because the ladder broke off. The next morning, when I woke up to my bedroom bathed in sunlight, I thought that all these events were just delusions, merely caused by my excessive weariness and insomnia. I reached another conclusion. Maybe Ivar was right about the restoration. This sort of place has very important features invisible to the naked eye. Hence I decided to leave the house as it is now. I am not going to make any further efforts to restore the house. No, and then the last page is blank. Oh. Yeah. At least it's a strong flesh and not a regular one. I know, right? But now he lost it. Oh, no, he escaped. So he kept it. Nice. Okay. It's really weird when you can have this very clear, like... You know, it's very obvious that the game puts me here, but... Why does it do that? When I can't actually interact with it. That makes me, like... think that I might have to interact with it later on. There is a note written on the back of this photo. It reads Jonathan and Clark Field. Oh, that's the brothers. Oh, he put his own picture here. Mr. Field said that he and his brother didn't get along. This is the only family picture here. Oh, that's kind of sad. Still has a picture of them as when they were very young. See, again! I can look at these pictures, but I can't interact with it. I swear, I bet I can do this later when suddenly it's important what sort of paintings hang here. Yeah, look at this. I can look at all 3 the paintings. Clearly, this is going to be important later. Also, this looks mighty impressive. I don't know what I'm looking at, but some sort of temple. Okay, well, that was that. Screen, stop flickering so much, you are very distracting. The door's locked? Okay, fine, we'll go in from the other side. Unless that is locked too. Then we've been bamboozled. Please don't be locked. This door is not locked. I think there's something behind it that blocks it. Okay. Okay. It's not locked, but there's something behind it that blocks it. I don't have anything that can deal with that. At least as far as I know, I don't have anything. What would you even do against a door that's like blocked from the other side? I don't even think of like... I think I just have to go through the door that is locked, right? Oh, actually, I should probably go back to it, because I have... Maybe one of the keys that I have would work on it. Like, I have the... I still have this key. So, maybe that will work on it. I'm not sure. This was nothing. Oh. So, the only thing we know... is that this code must be for someone who easily forgets things. Was there anything in this note? Indicates the strange interests. Yeah. It is a 4-digit code. Dr. Treston. Wait. These are marked and this is an X. So maybe it's 714-4 or 7414 or 4. Oh, maybe that's it. 7414. Maybe that's the code because the other one is an X. Okay, well, let's figure this out. See if that is it. Fuck. Oh, creepy noises. Seven. Oh. 4. 14. That's it. No, it wasn't. Damn it. Oh, I thought that noise was like that. It was that. Damn it. Fuck. That's very unfortunate. Don't know why this would work, to be honest, but... No, wait, what was it? 7414, right? So this needs to be... Fuck! Got bamboozled. Well, it's... Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. It's the 7th of January, and then it's the 4th and the 14th. So it would be 7414, but we tried that, right? Did we do 7414? I forgot what I filled in. I think I did that. And that one is an X. If anyone has any idea, like, I have no idea where I would even find this. That's the annoying thing. At this point, it could be just about anything. Because I don't even know what this box is for, you know, like... Is this something to do with his brother? Is it his brother's death? What kind of number would a forgetful person like Mr. Field use as a password? I don't know. Oh, shit. I can underline things here too. Wait, I'm a little confused. What does that say? Clarkfield? Wait. Oh, okay. No, this is not the brother. This is the other one. Okay, I'm getting the story wrong. So Clarkfield, the one who died, the one who mysteriously died, that's the one who bought this house. Okay. Makes more sense, I guess. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. This messed me up. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I can, by the way, I wonder if I can combine these two. Let me just see this real quick. That and that. Really? I can't combine the first notes and the second notes? Really? Oh, so stupid. Just want to make one document out of it. Why is this so hard? Alright. I have no idea if this... Could also be... What was the other date? 23? But then the rest would be, what, 23/11? Like, that seems like... That seems like a complete long shot. Because that's the one with the X, and then, like, it's 2011 or something. Like... Nah, it's bad. It's bad. Doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking of a lot of things, like... He mentions forgetful, so I'm thinking, if you need to fill in the code and you're very forgetful, how would you know? How would you then, like, remember? And I'm thinking, well, maybe you would put something in the room that would remind you, like, for example, an amount of books on a shelf or something, or the amount of wooden masks. So maybe it's like, there's a wooden mask here, so it's like 1, well, that would be 4. I don't know, like, you know, stuff. I would think I would have to just look around here and see if I could find anything, but not sure. Not sure. Maybe I just need to find a new document, but it seems odd that that would be the solution, considering how the game so much, you know, focuses on that whole forgetfulness, and they even suggested maybe his... Oh wait, I can... Oh no. He even mentions that some of the dates have been marked. It's really trying to say... This must... I feel that somehow this is the solution, honestly. I feel like somehow that is the solution to the puzzle, yet I don't know. Don't know for certain. Okay, let's go down the well then, I guess. Unless anyone has an idea of what the code may be. And I'll gladly hear that. You think that the check marks don't really match in how they look? These ones are bendy and these ones... Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be like bendy. But let's see. Maybe the month and the date of the straight one. So 02 and then 14. Or 1402. 0214. Like that one is the only one that matters, and the two bendy ones I need to ignore. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be... Yeah, exactly, why not try it? But I'm gonna be really pissed if that's the solution. Then I'm gonna have to beat you, I think. Beat you savagely for your stupidity and this game's stupidity. No, let's try it the other way around. Ah, weird noises. No. We could try the other... Oh no, wait, then the date doesn't make any sense anymore. I really don't understand this. This 7414 must be the fucking answer to something. It has to be, but what? It's also so infuriating that this like exactly aligns. Wait. I'm gonna try one more thing. So, I think I tried this already. I think I tried 1714.4 already. The only reason I think... Yeah. The only reason I thought it might be 714.4 because that's like... If you look straight at the dates, it's like the 7 is there, then the 14 is in the middle, and then the 4 is on the edge. Hey, Krausbart. 6969, I'll give it a go just for you, man. The code, in case you want to know, Krausbart, we're trying to figure out the code of this box, and the hint, sort of the hint, I mean, I'm guessing it's a hint, is that my character mentions, what kind of number would a forgetful person like Mr. Field use? And then he even remarked, his birthday? Nah. He said nah to that. Which, maybe it is his birthday, but I don't even know his birthday, do I? Hey, what? I lost my documents. Wait, where are my fucking documents now? Oh, they're still in here! Oh, that's hilarious. I can permanently put them in the combination box. That's funny. Yeah, I don't even know his 5-year-old calendar. Yeah, but that's all Loath Nolder's stuff. That's not important. There's a lock case in Mr. Field's library. I wonder what a forgetful person is about. Birthday? I don't think so. Birthday? I don't think so. But what is his birthday? Do I have to go back to my police office and check that? Do I even know? Yes, I do know. I could do that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's I don't know, it's so weird that my character would remark his birthday and then say I don't think so. Like dismiss it outright without even having tried it, I guess. I'll just go back to the police office and very quickly check if what what the birthday is, and then we'll just give that a go. Ah, creepy noises. Leave! Yes, immediately. I need to go to my office. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't try 0. No, we didn't. We did try 1, 2, 3, 4 though, and 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll try 0, 0, 0, 0. This is the one. Clark Field. Okay, date of birth. Write this down, someone. 03/11/1976. Write that down for me. That's his date of birth. He also has a birth number, but I don't think that's important. Could be. Might as well write that one down too. 1545. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Imagine if his date of death would be the thing. That would be crazy. Write it down. You fuckers are not writing shit down. Do I need to write this shit down? Fuck. I'll write it down. You guys are useless. Oh, no. 0 is useful. There we go. Yeah, write down, what is it? 10? October's the 10th month, right? So, 10/21. I don't think that's important, but... No, wait. It's the 11th. Date of burial. No, it is the 10th, yeah. 10/21, yeah, it is the 10th. Anything else that is important? I'm gonna check real quick if there's any other notes that I might think could be something. Imagine if the code was this exact time of death or something. Not that that is even, you know. Oh, we can even write. Wait. Why can we even write down? We can even note on this. That's crazy. Wait. I'm gonna try this real quick to see if my character finds this important. See? Hey! Now we have the date of birth. Oh my lord, it is going to be the date of birth. That's crazy. Oh, that... Wait. Oh my lord. This is fucking nuts. Wow, the game is actually being very forgiving here to me, because I literally cannot write down or underline things that are not of importance. Oh. Wow. Okay, so I completely missed out. Alright. Good to know. So it's definitely one of those things. It's definitely the solution. Probably his date of birth. I'll just underline everything. Oh, there you go. Oh no. There you go. The whole line. The whole goddamn line. I'm sure there's something interesting in here somewhere. This feels exceptionally cheap. At the same time, I just don't know what the game wants of me all the time, you know, so I'll just do this. Okay. I think we're done here. Good. Progress. And... oh, fuck me, uncle. I need to get out of here. We also are learning a little bit more about how this game actually works. So the game actually gave me a big fat hint there about what I need to be looking at. Okay, cool. Good. Are we getting excited yet, guys? Huh? Are we getting excited about all these epic wins we're doing here? I mean, obviously this is just a glorified tutorial at this point, but hey, whatever. Makes me want to get tea? Well, go get tea. What is stopping you? Go get some tea. Okay, so we're saying 1976. Oh, 1976. Really? That's not it? Okay. 0, 3. Oh, that's a bit the other way around. My bad. Really? This is not it? Holy moly. Okay. This is actually not it. That's crazy. 15. Wow. I thought for sure we had it in the bag now. Bamboozle again. Jesus Christ. 10. Oh, come on! Come the fuck on! I literally have no... I don't know. Wow. 0, 0, 0. We're getting really desperate now. This is nuts. This is freaking nuts. Oh. The screen completely went dead. Wake up, please. Oh, no. Well, can't see what you guys are saying right now. The screen kind of died on me. What do we do? That's so weird. How is this not correct? Please be correct. Crap. Crap. Locked. Wait. Oh, it woke up again. Hello, screen. Welcome. God, this thing is messed up. I mean, an important date in his life, yeah, maybe. I don't know enough about his... That's, I mean, if anything came to mind, you know, I would have tried it. At this point, here, 1976. October 21st, maybe that's what we need to fill in. No, we did that. 10/21, we did that. 21/10? I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fill, actually I'm gonna do that 11:03 in reverse, cause, you know, weird. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How do you, did you look it up? I need to combine? Wait, how do you even combine that? Oh, holy sh! I didn't even know I could do this. What? I didn't. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know I could do this. Maybe something else. Wait, what? Oh, so that's not correct. Wow. Still though. Wait, locked case. Wait. We're gonna throw in locked case with that. And I want to throw in this as well. I'd better change my point of view. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me here. It doesn't make any sense. Well, listen. I'll throw in the day of birth. Now tell me, I don't think of anything. What do you mean? That's literally the combination you wanted to fucking try. What would just the date of birth then? Nope. This is crazy though. Yeah, I don't know. How about date of birth? I don't know if this matters. That didn't ring a bell. Don't think of anything. Come on. Come on. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, well, I didn't know, but that doesn't work. combine. Ermin is somewhat right, and you are somewhat right with your birthday and whatnot. I mean, yeah, an important, also his clue that it's easy to remember is just bullcrap. Okay, so it has nothing to do with that. All right. An important moment in his life. The thing is, he bought the house, right? I decided to run a month after I bought this house. So maybe that's important. A month after I bought this house. So maybe it's 0003? But then I wouldn't need to combine anything. No. Oh, wait. What am I saying? 00? No, it would be 12 then, right? Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Sorry. 00. Yeah, it's a 0. Sorry. Fuck! Combine is adding up? How? Wait, I need to... What do I need to add up? His date of birth and his date of death? That doesn't make any sense. Because that would be fucking... That doesn't make any sense. Yes, we have, Ogrim. We have. I need to add up 1976 plus 1021? Is that what I need to do? 2997? 2997? That's what I need to do? No, that's not it. Shut up, Ogrim. Shut the hell up, Ogrim. I'm confused. Just tell me what it is, Krausbart. Well, I would say it's like buying the house. Oh wait, it's a date of birth plus buying the house, not date of death. Is that it? So it's plus 12.3. Oh fuck my uncle, god damn it. So 32.79. 32.79? Oh dear. No, wait. No, 31. Sorry, that's... Nope. What is it? That's only years. Okay. Fuck my uncle. Alright, then I guess it's 2010 then. Because it's a month after. So it's 2010 that I need to add to it. This is so ridiculous. 3986? It's still not correct. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Wait. Yeah. I'm absolutely losing my mind. What is the other year? How is it not this thing? Maybe I need to count this year. Maybe it's then the, you know. Nope. Help. Somebody, for fuck's sake. How is this not the important part of in his goddamn life that he buys the house? Wait, I guess I need to read this real quick, because I think... Yes... Yeah, no, it is... This is the moment where he bought the house. What else happened in his life? I don't fucking I don't know, man. He met Ivar. Going down the well. And here he, like, decides to actually renovate the house. But, like, none of this would have mattered for the year. So, this would all still be 2011. Even though it's definitely not 2011. Yeah, I imagine, but I did try 2010. I don't know, Crossbar, just let me know, man. I genuinely have no idea. Like, where am I even... I don't even know if I have the documents to find this sort of info. Oh, I'm hearing creepy noises. Because none of this refers to something like that. Pretty sure of it. Sure, let me know. Been asking for that for the whole time now. He had an accident. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm trying to think if I ever read something that he had an accident at the age of 22. I don't think. Do you? Does it say anywhere where I would have gotten that information? Because I don't remember. I don't remember ever reading anything about him getting an accident at the age of 22. Do I not remember? I don't think so. I guess I'll look that up after the stream. I don't remember seeing anything about a crash on or some sort of accident on the age of 22. Remember the in-out tray in this room? Go to it and open the document with the recordings. This time on the line, some more important things includes I don't think I've seen that one. Wait, I need to go find that. Give me a second. Yay. So he used the years of the company takeover as the password. Yeah, I don't remember reading anything about this. These are Mr. Field's notes. There are so many cassettes here. It could take hours to listen to all of them. But it's good stuff. Maybe there's a way to make this task easier. Sure. A sound recorder. I can use it to listen to these cassettes. Yeah. Okay, I need to find something to listen to cassettes faster. I have no idea what would be that. Yeah. Hello, man. I always feel I don't come by enough. Same, man. You know, you're the reason I don't even stream that often. Like, I always like, what am I even doing it for? Fucking, he's not even here. He's the one guy, he's not even here. Alright, let's see. What? Ooh, I didn't want to do this. Nope, this is not important. Yep, it's not important. Let's see. Remember the in-out tray in this room. Go to it and open the document with the recordings. The in-out tray in this room. I don't remember an in-out tray in this room, actually. Or, wait, are you talking about a different room? I don't know where you got that quote from. It's fine, man. I'll forgive you. Or is it this in-out tray? Wait, this is the one. Oh, I actually didn't read this. Yeah, I actually didn't read this. I know I clicked this last time and I didn't read it because I thought this was like nearly when I was like ending it because it took so long and I was already reading so a lot. It's exactly what I commented on as well, that I don't know what is important and what was like lore filler, because there's a lot of stories in this game that are very Cthulhu and I appreciate them, but it's a lot of reading. And yeah, I actually didn't read it. Yeah, this is entirely on me. I should have read this. Let's actually read it now. Fuck it. In my teenage years, it was my only joy to examine and roam through places where rumors have been spread. Human lifestyle was not for me. I always searched for the ways of the inhuman. I visited old cemeteries full of dread old ruined buildings, and spent most of my time in these places, which were suffused with the black... What does that mean? Suffused with the black veil of myths and rumors. I mean, I can sort of deduce what it means based on the context, but yeah, never heard of it. One day, I bought a sound recorder and started to record the environmental sounds of these desolate places where I'd been spending my time alone. Fairly soon, I had a large collection of recordings. Some nights, when I couldn't sleep, I used to put my headphones on and listen to these sounds, which seemingly did not belong to this world. When carefully heated, the sounds almost materialized to be touched. Genus loci could be heard. I have no idea what that means either. When my secret treasure trove was discovered by my family, because Jonathan blabbed about it, all my recordings were destroyed. They forced me to go to a psychologist for 1 year. Because he recorded some fucking sounds in some room? What? I can still remember how Jonathan used to call me Ghoul around that time. Anyway, against all odds, I never abandoned this. I think I can say passion. Yeah, I think I can say passion. Men never abandon these things that are bound up in their hearts, even if they are suppressed. They never forget. When I was just 22 years old, Jonathan and I became solely responsible for my father's company. I had no time whatsoever for anything else but work. I was so happy when I took over the company from my father. I will never forget that period in my life. Yeah, that's still yeah. Today I bought myself a new tape recorder. As I said earlier, I would never abandon my passion. I can now pursue my interest in a serious and mature way without the recklessness of youth. So yeah, gradually spread through or over. Okay. Suffuse. Gradually spread through and over. Alright. Yeah. I will say this, Krausbart. I mean, of course, the important hint in this, I'll just actually mark it because, you know, why not? Flops. Yeah, there you go. The important thing here is, of course, that he says, I will never forget that period in my life. So clearly that's, like, important to him, sure. But I would still not say the 22 years old. It's weird to remember a moment based on how... I guess you can. You can say, like, I was 22 at the time, sure. But wouldn't you do the year plus the year? Wouldn't you do 1976... plus 1996? Wouldn't that be the math, if that is even important? Or why is the thing not just 1996, right? Without don't count it up, just say 1996. Wait, that is what it is, right? It is 1996 because that's the important period of his life. Yeah, okay, so I'm stupid. All right, no, this is fine. This is actually a fine puzzle. I just never saw. Yeah, but that would have given it away. This is more clever this way, right? He says, that period of my life I'll never forget. I know his birthday. I know the date when he's 22. So that's the solution. That's honestly not a bad puzzle. It's just that I never read this. That's on me. But on its own, that's actually not a bad puzzle. Yeah, I'll run you through the story real quick, Runner. The story. This is a Cthulhu story. So first of all, know the game is very much set in Cthulhu lore, madness, insanity, etc. We are a detective. We have interviewed a man called Loath Nolder. Loath Nolder is the man who is in prison because he is held responsible for the death of a man called Clark Field. Now, Loath Nolder has escaped. And we don't really mind this too much. We were actually very impressed by the guy because he was very intelligent, this Loath Nolder fellow. Loath Nolder was a private detective who was hired by the brother of Clark Field, who is the victim, to as a private detective to find out what happened to the brother. Because Mr. Clark Field at some point went missing, and a package was delivered to Jonathan Field, the brother, to not call the police about this. So he hired a private detective, which is Loath Nolder, who went to investigate and probably found the brother dead or something, but for some reason is held responsible for the death, so was imprisoned, and now he escaped. And we're trying to just go through all the story, figuring out who Loath Nolder is compared to all of this, but also figuring out the backstory of these, in this case of the victim, because this is the house that the victim bought, and we're trying to learn more about that. But yeah, I don't mind this puzzle. It's my fault that I never. Now we know. I just need to read everything. Which I say full well knowing that I just skipped half of that book. I literally just skipped like just about everything. But yeah, okay. I just need to read it. I cannot. No, that's a fine puzzle. That's all on me. Okay, I want to check something real quick. I don't think this is gonna work, but we're gonna try this anyway, and if this doesn't work, we're gonna go into the well. One more forward. So this door's locked. Nope. Okay. See, I didn't think this would work because it's supposed to be the door to the front door, but I tend to lose items once I don't need them anymore, so I thought I would lose the key once I got in the house, but I still have it, so I thought maybe that key would work on that door. Actually, I can try the key here as well on this door. Because I still have it, it's kind of weird that I still have it. Nope. Okay. Right, let's go into the crazy, creepy cellar, if we can. It could very well be that the game tells me, well, you have a light, but, there's no fuel in it. There's no lamp oil, so can't let you go down there yet. Oh, please don't make references to that game. It's so cringy. Everyone calling everything sus. There was one pretty funny joke about that though, where someone like completely misspelled it, but the joke was everyone saying sus because nobody knows how to spell suspicious, and then they spelled suspicious completely wrong. This movement technique is very strange. This is extremely old school, Runner. Like, if you go to the 90s and play adventure games there, this sort of going from one step to the other, and then like look, because you can also see the graphics. This is just this, I don't know what the word for is, but we're in this orb picture, Like, none of this is real 3D. All of this around me here is like this one big sort of skybox picture that I'm looking at. This game, this is actually how they do VR these days, so this could very well be a VR game, because you don't really walk in VR either, right? So you just click to move to a next section and you look around. It's very much what this is, but it's very old school, it's very 90s. Even though this game was made in, what, 2007 or so, 2009? It's very 90s approach. Alright, let's see what we can find down here. No, it's not actually, I mean, you can see, like, there's combinations, because you can see there's some stuff here, like this rope now, but like the technique in general is okay, well, oh, we are going down, all right. Wait, what is this? The ladder ends here. Oh, this is fucking creepy. I don't want I don't want to do this. Oh man. Wait, we can go down more. What is this then? There's a little side passage, but we could also keep going further down. Oh, okay. I guess we'll keep going. It's a good thing we have this lantern. Oh. It's completely collapsed. I think the ceiling has collapsed recently. This was not mentioned in Mr. Field's notes. There's a gap here, but it's too narrow for me to fit through. I can't see anything ahead of me. It's too dark. I feel a cold draught. Drought? What do you... I have a light. I mean, I could go in there. Maybe I can use... Nope. Alright then. Let's go back out. I think this game would be... I mean, I like this sort of style. It's just kind of... I can't come down further, the rope isn't long enough. Okay. Well... Alright. Then we have done everything, right? Because we can't go through there, it's collapsed. Maybe we can get the shovel now? I don't know. Dude, I would not trust my life with this rope. Imagine it breaking. Okay. Yeah, that really didn't do that much for us. I was expecting this to be, that downstairs area to be much more than what we just saw. I mean, technically it is, because we can't explore much further, but you know, it felt like the opening to Penumbra, where you go down and then everything goes really bad. Did you play... Wait, did you play Machine for Pigs? Amnesia? Machine for Pigs? That one? Because I like that one quite a bit, actually, myself. I like that. But then I know a lot of people didn't. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't. Because it's not from the same people. It's not from Frictional or... What I keep forgetting. I think it's Fractional Games or Frictional. I know it's not the same people who made it. The Chinese room made it. But I still appreciate it. I like the big fat nuclear room you end up in. I like the idea of like the flesh working, the machines, the pigs. Like, it's such a weird, kind of cool concept. It's been a while since I played it though, but when I did, I quite liked it. Haven't played the Blair Witch yet. I heard from Ogrim that it's not that good, but which is sad because I absolutely love the Blair Witch project. Oh right, we have more notes to read, right? We didn't actually read these yet. Okay, let's read this. Last night, during our conversation, Ivar blurted out that he has a secret meeting place in the Northwood Forest. Yes, I clearly recall this, because as soon as he realized that he had made a mistake, he tried to change the subject. After a short while, when he realized that I had understood him, he told me that he was planning to invite me there quite soon. First, he had to speak with some of the people whose identities he intentionally avoided revealing. He spoke about this place a bit and emphasized in particular that it had been empty for a long time, but from an aesthetic point of view had every comfort that people like us always seek. He told some tales about this place, which is far away from the closest habitation, and came about through a series of events that are mostly forgotten now. He told me that it always seemed to be a place of pure evil, without even taking into account a few rumors. It is not known who built it or when it was constructed. In time it became an object of fear, which also caused people to be afraid of the forest. He left after that, telling me that he would soon invite me to this place, where he and some of his special friends met. After he left, my mind was churning with strange thoughts. After so many gruesome things that had been mentioned about it, it may sound strange to some people that I still wanted to see such a place where darkness and myths of dark medieval ages were imprinted. But things like that are the only things that matter to someone like me. This just sounds... Speaking of Blair Witch Project, all of this sounds straight up Blair Witch Project or 2001 Space Odyssey, stuff like that. I'm gonna underline this real quick. Oh. Well, that's almost what I wanted to mention. This is actually kind of cheap of the game, because I can't underline, you know, like it did here for me. I can't actually underline it like that. Do I want to say anything about this? Place of pure evil, is that important? Apparently not. Okay, whatever, let's move on to the next page. Let's see, this is... well, quite some time later. A whole month, and then what? And then some weeks. After quite some time, I got to see that special secret meeting place that Ivar had mentioned and promised to invite me to. During a stormy night, I had to traverse Northwood Forest, a place that no one wanted to enter after dark due to its lonely and notoriously twilight world, which can daunt even the bravest person. I drove my car through the forest on an uneven soil pathway between the dimly lit, evanescent lights and sounds which resemble the nighttime frolics of wild fawns. Suddenly I saw, or thought I saw, some recesses which probably opened up to some underground clefts or caves, about which I have heard many tales during my childhood, since some of them are believed to be the meeting place for witches. I should ask Siri about this. Which caused my uneasiness to grow. I hate witches. Maybe the matter that caused me to be so greatly affected there is the 200-year-old incident that had caused a drunk named Annabel Glausio to scream horribly whilst running to the town on the uneven soil pathway and trails from that forest. He had been bleeding profusely, and because of his screams he had caused everyone to wake up and gather around him. I read his story of craziness in a newspaper article told by the drunk himself. In the article, he mentioned a group of people who had worn clothes made of animal skin, living in a small cave hidden by the forest at the foot of the Northwood Mountain. After eating something, this strange group summoned something from beneath the dark well-like hole by pounding the palm of their hands onto the ground, and playing a thing that the drunk described as a musical instrument, which was set up at the edge of the dark well-like hole. After that, as a result of this thing that had answered the group's call and come from below the well-like hole, the drunk had run screamingly as Danoit, screaming as the night? I don't understand what it says. As the night? Screaming as the night? All the way to the town. All I know that, according to the article, all the local people accused him of being in a drunken stupor while in the forest and inventing the entire story. I had investigated this story and discovered that it was in accordance with some historical truths, and I decided that these are not matters that can be invented by a simple drunk like Abigail Glausio. Maybe for that reason, that night, I proceeded through the forest with a cautious feeling inside me. Now I can't be sure. When I reached that sinister-looking place situated on a cliff just outside the forest, the time was 2 a.m. in the morning. It was not large, but it's old, darkened, waterlogged, and worm-eaten wooden planks made it seem disturbing, and since I could not discern its features in the darkness of the moonless night, it seemed to me even more formidable. With this manifestation, I couldn't help thinking that Edwin Pickman was looking at it when he wrote these lines. There it stands under sunlight, a marker to show it's still there, as black as a night with no moonlight, and its doom is laid so bare. Participating in this meeting... See, this is what I mean by a lot of reading, right? Participating in this... I mean, I like this. I like the story. I think I like these stories. This is very Blair Witch, the way he describes it, with these, like, rituals and pagan and fucking creepy, you know, summoning things and people wearing animal skins and stuff like that. It's great, but, man, it's a lot of reading. But it's good. I mean, this is the psychological horror. I really wish that I didn't have to read this and this was actually voice acted for me. But whatever. Or narrated, I should say. Participating in the meeting were 3 strange people in addition to Ivar and myself. And we're not strange, it was those 3 who were strange. As time passed, our conversation got deeper. Man, that shit got deep. And I felt as though their verbal and facial expressions were emitting a penetrating, dense, evil sensation. And a disgusting pressure which made me feel nauseous. At first I thought that this feeling, which somehow I couldn't shake off even though I firmly tried, was caused by the height and age of the place. But now I shiver with fear much more than even that night when I remember looking into their corpse-like dull eyes. And I remember the fast movements of their exceedingly thin bodies and their whispering in an unfamiliar language while looking directly at my face. Again, very Blair Witch. Until morning, in that worm-eaten building, which is standing on that sinister cliff, we spoke about suspicious topics and unknown secrets without caring about the freezing effects of the whistling wind that blew in from between the rotten old planks. Maybe the thing that helped me not to care about the place and, most important of all, about those 3 cadavers, were the topics that enchanted me and benumbed me like alcohol. These topics could also be that alcohol helped, I don't know, I drank a lot. These topics were beyond all ordinary human thinking and perception. They showed me some carved antique stone pieces and old books and told me about the hidden machine that only Franz Mesmer dared mention. Franz Mesmer! And about the powerful alchemists and magicians whose names are unknown to ordinary people. They are like the blue wizards from the Silmarillion. Nobody knows who they are. I couldn't help thinking that there were many more things that weren't shown to me. For a long time I thought that I heard some strange noises, and I could hardly separate from the roaring sound of the sea that accompanied the storm, which I didn't dare to mention when I saw that the others were unaware of this. I can now say with certainty that this forest is not for sane people. It is a place where night creatures gather to worship Nyx? Why is this written so weird? Nyx by dancing, howling, jumping from tree to tree and sacrificing in the underground passageway. And I don't know, and I don't want to go to that rotten place which now belongs once more to the forest. What is this? Now it's 3 days later, I think? I think I dropped my digital organizer in the well during my mad rush out, which frightens me to consider. I couldn't find it, although I searched everywhere in here, in my apartment, which is downtown, and in my office. This is very bad for a forgetful person like me, who sometimes can't even remember something that happened even an hour ago. However, I don't want to go down there even one more time just to get my digital organizer. After all that craziness, isn't it ironic that I'm still staying here out of my own volition? Yeah, kinda. I think that it's important that that one is down there. Apparently not. Maybe it's important that his apartment is downtown. Apparently not. Why is that not important? Like, I would think that would reveal a new location or something, but no. Okay. Whew, that was a read. Yeah, I mean, you don't really play Amnesia games that much for the gameplay, is it? Oh, I don't even remember that I was the killer. I know I was the killer or like a really bad person in the first Amnesia, I know that, but it's been too long. I don't really remember the story that much. I don't remember being the killer in Machine for Pigs, but probably. This stuff may be interesting, but because there's a lot, I don't remember any of it, honestly. I'm only engaged because of Hans's great voice. Well, you don't like that story? I mean, that's cool. I like that description. Okay. I'm slightly kind of stuck now. We need to figure out how to play those cassettes faster. Which... truly, I don't know how. I can't even think... like, if we take away all game boundaries, right? We're not thinking of in the game. How the hell would you quickly listen to a whole bunch of cassette tapes, except for fast forwarding? Like, what would you do with it? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea how you can read them or listen to them faster. Maybe we need to figure out just which ones we need to listen to. Maybe there's only a few that are of interest. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, maybe we can go to that secret meeting place in the woods. Let's see real quick. That has revealed itself. Nope. 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 It hasn't. Shit. You're multitasking? Dude. Nobody can multitask, man. It's a lie. I'm frankly, I'm kind of clueless as to what to do right now. I have lost a sense of direction. That's kind of weird. I've been in the well. It is collapsed. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna see if I can combine all of these notes now. Maybe that can work. Still cannot combine them. Damn. So is... oh, sorry. Ah, don't do that. Yeah. I'm gonna try something. This. I wanna see what he does. No. Literally does not care. This whole subsystem of like... According to the homicide report, Jonathan Field received a packet from his brother before death. Right. So we need to get a packet, but I don't know where Jonathan is. Do we have like any clue of what to do right now? Because I don't. I have literally lost any sense of direction or urgency or purpose. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't even know what to... like what possible goals I have. That's some of what we do know. We know that in the well there's the stuff is collapsed and I can't go through. The wet shovel I can't grab, so it's not like I can bring a shovel with me. There's this weird statue here on the floor, which I already examined. And on the back of it there's this weird thing, and there's an opening here, which I seemingly can't do anything with. Oh, no, but I think this was described. This was described in one of the stories, that he had a wooden figurine and there was something in it, but he didn't know. He never knew what was in here originally. He just knew that what was in there was probably very valuable, and he smelled like some sort of incense or something in there. But other than that, he didn't know. That's this statue, so I don't know. We might at some point have to put something back in it, maybe. But for now, this has no purpose, I think. Then we have those tapes that are still something that maybe we have to do something with. But other than that, I'm not entirely sure what the game wants me to do at this point. See, it would take hours to listen to all of them, so he doesn't want me to do that. Maybe there's a way to make my task easier. What is it? It's not like I can grab individual tapes, so it's not like if I knew. I mean, I can't even read it, right? So it's not like I need to peer through the various documents to figure out which ones of these matter. But I literally have no idea how. Yeah, I can use it to listen. See, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to listen to these cassettes because there are too many of them. So he doesn't even want to start. And again, I have no earthly idea of how to even listen to this stuff faster. You've lost the plot. I have. I'm frankly not entirely sure what I'm trying to do anymore. Good info on a notepad, yeah. No, but it's weird, you know. I don't know what the game currently wants me to find out. That's kind of the problem. We have some dates there that we know. Something mentioned about a doctor, but sorry. What am I trying to accomplish? What's next? What is my goal? I need some hints. But of course I turned those off. Because I'm stupid. 1 second. Let's see if I can turn those back on or something. Hints. Shall we just turn that on? Hints? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn that on. It's clue counters. Auto doc research. Reveal clues in visible pages. So you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna turn that on as well. Wait. Setting this option to always will make the underline interface appear for all documents in the game, making clues harder to be found. Also, clues counter options will not be available. Oh, shall we just turn everything on? Shall we just turn it into, like, easy mode? We started this with hard mode, but now I understand this. So now it feels like I can underline everything. You know what? God damn. Yeah, I'm just turning everything to on. I'm just gonna be super weak mode right here. I'm sorry. I feel this game kind of needs it. I mean, I like the game, and I'm sure if you like are that hardcore, you can definitely play this properly. But I don't wanna. I mean, it's cool. Like, this is like serious. Definitely for a game like from 2007, it's crazy. It's definitely a hardcore like adventure game sort. Well, not even. There's like way worse stuff out there. I like how I really also really appreciate these difficulty settings. You know, that you can select very specifically how it. Because difficulty in adventure games is always a hard thing to do. I know that. When we played Monkey Island, you can play that on higher difficulties as well, and then the puzzles just become a little bit more complex. They have a bit more layers, where in an easier mode you just have to do A and B and it just does the rest sort of for you. But it's interesting to think about how you up the difficulty on these sort of games, and this is very cool. What this game does, I think, is very well done. But at the same time, I have to think this is a stream. We are trying to get through something, so if I genuinely get stuck, I mean, in the olden days, we would get stuck on games for weeks, and you know, every day we would just try things out, and there was no internet and shit. That's how we used to do it. But now, yeah. You always end up just combining every little thing. Yeah, I was thinking about that not too long ago, that adventure games are honestly... Adventure games are really hard to do, though. Like, if you want to do a good adventure game, you have to basically present every scene for a puzzle, every sort of puzzle that's in the game, for a panel of like 50 people, and just like a focus group, and just ask these people, what do you think, what would you want to do here, what would you think is possible? And then you have to take all of that into account and make a puzzle out of that, or give it legitimate reasons why something doesn't work, or stuff like that. Because what I said earlier in this game, when I got that letter opener, a letter opener in a game like this is like an absolute multi-tool. You know, the amount of things you can do with it in an adventure game is almost endless. You can jimmy open a lock, you can maybe unscrew something, you can stab someone, you can open a letter, yeah, you can use it as a knife, you can use it to just grab something that is just out of reach, you can use it to jimmy open a phone or something. So it's this, you know, like, that's the thing, it's just what happens to be in the developer's mind. So yeah, I mean, I like adventure games, but it's a tricky thing to do well. I'm also not entirely sure what I'm doing now. I'm pressing these buttons. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing something now. Oh, maybe I should read these notes. Okay, sorry guys, there's even more reading coming. Cause I guess this is what makes me... So... Okay. The many cassettes in that case are not physical individual items I can interact with. The game just treats it as the whole bunch of cassettes. So now I need to go into these notes to figure, so my character knows which cassettes are important to listen to. Oh, it's always annoying when your main character is not as intelligent, or doesn't think. You have to... Oh, how do I describe this even? You have to make sure that your character knows or wants to do what you want to do. So you have to very carefully tell it, like, I'm doing this so I can get this. You understand, this is my main character, so now we can do that. That's sort of sometimes how these games works, and this is kind of one of those situations. Recording number 1 and 2. Old and now unused Moorland Cemetery, Branxton. Branxton is a small old town which was established 18 miles northwest of the city centre of Wellsmouth. The farms, which are situated whilst going to the north, are as old as the town itself. There are stories which have been told for a long time about a tomb in an old and now unused cemetery called Moorland Cemetery that is situated right in that old part of Branxton. It is said that some nights, strange noises and indescribable disgusting smells come from within that tomb. Some people who used a rough pathway, which passes 150 meters west of the Moorland Cemetery, relate that they saw some tortuously twisted silhouettes and heard some howling, screaming, and squeaking noises that they couldn't identify. I started my recording here at about 2:48 a.m. Dude, this character is dedicated. It was so dark and overcast that it was almost impossible to see the surroundings. I used a small flashlight, but I had to be very cautious because of rumors about some grave robbers who plundered the old graves by spreading all the bones around in a disgusting, inhumane manner. They robbed the graves by spreading bones around? That seems a very inefficient way of doing that. The metallic half-open door of the notorious tomb had some figures and reliefs. I still don't know how you pronounce that. I would say reliefs, similar to Rodin's rodents, the gates of hell. The gates of hell. It was rusted and had started to crumble away, the effects of the passing years. The spacious interior smelled really awful. The cover of the stone tomb was broken and the interior was visible through an opening. The floor of the tomb had collapsed into a wide underground hole. I heard that during a strong earthquake 4 years ago, some parts of Brankston collapsed into the underground holes or caves. I think that same earthquake was the reason for the collapse of that tomb. I recorded both the interior of the tomb and the buildings surrounding it. Yeah. The mind is willing, but the body refuses. That's true, right? I have no idea how long the game will be like. Oh, okay, this 3 days of solid game time. Alright, you'll get a hint. Recording number 3. In a cave near the Northwood Forest. The whereabouts of this cave, which is located 3 miles away from the notorious Northwood Forest, is not widely known. It is connected to some other caves that form a complex underground network. It is rumored that a lot of people have become lost inside and never returned. Some people claim that they have seen fires inside and heard some sinister sounds coming from the depth of the cave at night. I want to see if there's anything here. Apparently not. I don't know what this is. It's like automatically searching it for me. Recording number 3. By the dig in my cellar. Some sounds are coming from the well in my cellar. I don't know what lies beneath it, or the reason for its construction. From the top of the well I used a flashlight to examine the well, but it was too deep for me to see the bottom. The sounds coming from below made me think that there are some animals down there. I believe that it must be connected to a tunnel that leads outside somewhere. Oh Jesus, in my bedroom. For some time I've been awoken by a squeaking, trembling and slight wind sounds whose source I can't identify. Several times, hardly suppressing my fear, I roamed the house, but couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. It's said that in houses this old, these noises are common. I guess I just have to get used to it. In the well. I decided to examine the well because of the workers I hired for restoration left the job half done due to some sounds they claimed to hear from within the well. The rusty ladder that I hadn't dared brave before was my only avenue. I bought a strong flashlight and inspected the interior. I decided to record some sounds down there, but I only could record some sounds in the room that the tunnel leads to. Okay. When I listened to the recordings later on, I noticed some defects. There were some deep noises and rumblings on every recording. I think that the dirty and choking atmosphere of the well caused my recorder to malfunction, yeah. Or it was freaking Satan and demons. This is good though, because I think we're isolating which things we need to listen to now. In Ivar's place. Oh, this is a good... My character's like, this is a good clue. Hey, clues 3 out of 3. I guess we found them all. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Now the game is really, like, taking me by the hand. In Ivar's place. I had an opportunity to make some recordings in the worm-eaten place, which Ivor and some other friends of his are using as a meeting place. When I told Ivor that I wanted to make some recordings, he preempted me with a strange, disturbing smile on his face, by saying that he was sure that I would succeed in making great recordings. Those fucking Norwegians, they're crazy. That building, which seems so strangely strong whilst showing the signs of rottenness all over, made me feel very uneasy. Christopher T. Dretton, one of the 3 men at that meeting, apart from Ivor and me, told me that this place was built by an unknown witch. It was Ziri. I couldn't be sure as to whether he was being serious due to the sardonic smile perpetually on his wizened, thin, long and pale face while he spoke to me. Okay, so it just said clue 3 out of 3. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. means. I'm gonna see if I can now interact with the cassette tapes. This is cassette number 1. Oh, here we go. Oh no, what? We're just grabbing them? Wait, what? Cassette number 1. Mr. Field wrote that he had recorded some sounds onto this one. Well, yeah, he recorded sounds on every one of them. What the fuck? Oh, that's definitely a cassette tape that says number 1 on it. Okay, well... yeah. Let's listen. Oh, I need to turn it on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we can record with this too. Oh, now I turned it off.
Old and now unused Moreland Cemetery, Brengston, 2:48 AM, 5th of October 2010.
Feels like we're listening again, you know, like how Blair Witch Project are just those tapes that are supposedly found. So this was his first recording on some cemetery, I guess. And yeah, it sounds pretty creepy, but it's not particularly interesting. Let's do track 2. Not sure what's on track 2, but... oh, I guess this is all from the first, from what I just read. I guess this is all on cassette 1. So I should really go to the next tracks. The code, okay, so the code was actually pretty good, Erman. I'll be honest, I fucked it up. There was a piece of text in that room that I didn't read. I know it was there from last time, but I skipped it last time because I was already reading so much and my throat was giving out, so I just decided to skip it. And I was commenting on how in this game there's a lot of extra lore, and then there's stuff that is relevant to the story. So there's a lot of extra poems and stuff, and then there's like what is relevant. So I was saying I'm gonna run into trouble with discerning the difference. This one was important for the story because the character talks about that at the age of 22 he took over his father's company, and it was the most important time in his life. So we take his day when he was born, we add 22 to make it that year, the year that he took over his father's company, and that was the code, 1996 or so. So it does honestly, it's actually a good puzzle. I just messed up by not having the information.
In a cave near the Northwood Forest, 4:22 PM, 14th of November 2010.
It is not 2010. This game takes place in the 90s. I did, yeah. No, they actually, the game claims to take place in 2011, 2010, which it just doesn't. It just doesn't. This whole world takes place in the fucking 90s, I swear. Fucking tape recorders. You should have seen the mouse in my office. It has 3 buttons and no scroll wheel. It's the 90s. I don't know why this game keeps trying to act like it's 2010, 2011. It just isn't. Alright, well, we need to skip ahead because we need to figure out... we're not interested in this cave. We're interested in the sounds in this house. So I'm gonna skip ahead again. I think this is... yeah, here we go.
10:56 p.m., 13th of February, 2011.
Okay, this is relevant, because this is this house.
It's happening.
Wow, that's fucking creepy. God damn it, drama. That timing is the worst. I was like, what the fuck is that? Jesus, drama. That's so bad. This is also definitely not the type of stream you want to raid. I'm listening to shitty, creepy soundtracks and this... oh, man. This is so bad. But you scared the hell out of me, so good stuff. Oh my god. In case you want to know what we're doing, drama, we are in a house of a man who is murdered. This house is seemingly filled to the brim with occult, pagan, creepy-ass Blair Witch Project nonsense. And we're listening to his own recordings now of the weird things that are happening in his house to see if I can get any clue out of it. We are currently listening to a recording of the well that is in his house. There's literally a well in his cellar, which is very deep, very creepy, and apparently full of demon noises. Alright, but I'm gonna move on because there's not much value
My
there.
bedroom, 3:13 a.m., 12th of March, 2011.
Yeah, woo. All the viewers. So he recorded this from his bedroom. And frankly, it just sounds like pipes and stuff settling with water and gas, and not particularly interesting, really. Noisy, yeah, but not, indeed, like you said, creakings of an old house, not so much demon activity. Yeah, no, this doesn't really... No, moving on.
In the well, 9:42 p.m., 22nd of May, 2011.
Okay, here he actually went down the well. Oh yeah, this one is important, maybe. Let's see. Because he said there was something weird on the recording afterwards that he didn't hear while he was there. Yes. Well, it's not late. I mean, it is Halloween, right? Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah. It is, right? That's kind of... I mean, again, I always love this. Like, I love the... I mean, it's a bit of a cliche now, but the idea that you would go in somewhere, record, and you would hear none of this, and then later you're in your, you know, home, you listen to this, and you hear all these fucking creepy things that were apparently there, but you never picked up on them. It's kind of, you know, it speaks to the imagination, right? But, yeah, again, nothing too useful here. Nothing too exciting either. So I think we're gonna skip now to the last one, which should be in with Ivar and his friends, I think. I'm hearing an owl now, I think. So another problem is I'm not sure how long I need to listen to this recording before it sort of ran its course. Oh, well, that's literally all of it. Okay. I don't know what I'm listening to now. There's no introduction. You can't hear him with your ears, but you can feel him with your feet. So don't dangle them out, or they will be grabbed. And you'll be dragged under, never to be seen again. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, well, this is also not terribly interesting. I think... yeah. I was really hoping that one of these... I mean, maybe that's too much for this game. Like, it's trying to be psychological horror, so it's trying to, like, keep you on that edge, right? But it would be nice if you actually heard something that you would be thinking of, like, oh my god, is that a voice? But I'm just hearing some rumbling and shoving around of, like, material of rocks or whatever. Nothing too interesting. So I think there's one more track. This might be the important one. I think this one is with... yeah.
3:07 AM, 5th
Okay.
July 2011.
This might be the one that is important. A girl was born from family Targaryen. Stormborn. I was playing Cry of Fear, so I figured out it would be a great time to raid you because of your mask and you're playing this game. Well, I like this a lot. And it is always... it sounds weird to say this, but it's always a hope that sort of enthusiasm rubs off a little bit. I like this sort of stuff, but I would agree that it's probably not the most streamable game there is, because it is kind of slow, it is an adventure game, it very much... you know, and it's not, you know, it's not the Monkey Island type of adventure game either. I like the ambience a lot, I like the creepiness, it's very much The Omen and kind of Blair Witch Project and stuff like that. It's just kind of creepy and weird and hard to grasp and loose from the world, psychological horror, that sort of thing. But, you know, it's no Amnesia or something that you can actually sort of play. We also just completely weaked out. I started this game playing it on the hardest difficulty, and we actually sort of turned everything back on because we are just not making the progress I want. It's just going a bit too slow. But there's a track 9? Wait, what? Wait, what is track 9? Oh, I don't like track 9. Yeah, I don't like track 9. That's a wolf. Track 9? Tech 9? I just want this completely garbled, like track 10 or something, like this really horrible, like someone screaming for life or death or something, and it's never written in any notes of like who wrote it down, who recorded this or something, you know? I want my character to like freak out because I hear some really fucking fucked up track. And then later, of course, he can never find that track again. It's suddenly erased from the disc. It was never there. It was all in your mind. Dripping in a cave. Creepy noises. What are they called? The Wendigos. There's a track 10? What the fuck? Pretty sure we're way past our track fucking quota now. Really? Kraus was the first. I need to make a new account. That's unacceptable. Don't worry, I'll just start a new channel. Called it No More Crossbarts. What is this machine, Avon? It's simply a it's simply a tape recorder drama. Again, I keep saying this to everyone who comes in here now, but the game claims it's taking place in 2010, 2011, but it just isn't. This is all taking place in the early 90s. We're listening to a tape recorder. Our main character is very interested in the occult and the creepy and the weird and the outerworldly, so he has a tape recorder that he's been using since youth to record sounds, and this is what we're listening to now. We're trying to listen to some of the tapes he made about these weird noises and creepy stuff that he recorded. It's literally a tape recorder. But that sounds creepy. Yep. That sounds creepy. Is there track 11? Oh. No. Ah, there's no track 11. Okay. I want to use it to record something myself. Okay, whatever. So that was that. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was not exceptionally useful. I'm actually kind of disappointed by that. I thought we might get something out of it, but nope. So yeah. What do we do now? Do we still have this weird display case that I can't put anything in? Yeah. Still find this also so weird. This pot looks authentic. Yes, so what? What am I supposed to do with you, you stupid pot? Why can't I interact with a pot? What sense does this make? I'm going to key the pot. See if it's actually authentic. Nope. Gonna put my light in the pot. Nope. How about this key? Nope. Yeah. Right. I am absolutely currently lost as to what to do with the game right now. I am I need to think. What have we not done yet? There's a lot of uncertainty about a lot of things, but nothing that really tells me anything about progressing. Well, either way, we're 20 minutes past, 2 o'clock, 2 hours anyway, so I'm gonna end it now. And then I guess tomorrow is gonna be, if actually I'm not sure if I stream tomorrow because it's gonna be very busy days. We'll see. But yeah, it's really well, I mean, it did tell me that it's gonna give me a hint if I get, actually stuck, so Guess we'll just spend some time waiting for a hint. Just be like, come on game, tell me something, please. Ballots for tomorrow. Yes. Oh my god, you guys are the worst. Absolutely the worst. Alright, well, thanks. Yeah, I have to figure this shit out tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but soon. It's really annoying when you are in an adventure game and you literally have lost any sense of direction. You know, when you go in a house, or you go to a location, and the world is open to you. You know, you can go this path, or that path, or that path, or that path. Which one would you want to go? And you just go to them all and like, okay, that's a dead end, that's a dead end, that's a dead end, and that's a dead end. What do I do now? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Like, everything is explored as far as I know. Unless I need to go through all the documents and see if I need to note more down. Because again, the game does seem to only give you options once you have arbitrarily read something about that first. So maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we just need to go through just about all the documents and just see if we can highlight clues. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Soon. Soon, TM. Oh, creepy noises. Alright. Thanks all. Have a great sleep. That sounds... Are you threatening me, boy? Alright. Later!